Lisa's Real Spill. As y'all come in, please like, share, and subscribe. Share if you care, but hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I know y'all probably been fussing me out on this channel. I know y'all have. I know y'all have. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here. I'm here now. God darn it. I'm here now. What's going on, my good people? I know some of y'all probably sleep, but I got free time. So I said, let me jump on. Because I had some free time. So I said, let me jump on here and holler at my good people. I ain't forgot about y'all, but I've been busy, really, really busy. Really, 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 really busy. Okay? So don't get upset with me. I've been really busy. Y'all know I told y'all I was starting a new business, in which I did. Okay. I also got a new channel. Okay. And I told y'all if y'all wanna come over there, y'all are more than welcome. All right. It's called the Quiet Comeback 365. Y'all can come on over there, and support your girl. And I started a business. I told y'all what I was doing there, but I ain't giving up on this channel. This channel, I started this. This is where it all started. Okay. And hey, Miss Lackey, how you doing? How you been? Girl, I ain't been on here in a minute. I just came on here. Hopefully some of my people are jumping on here if they ain't mad at me. They might be mad at me. Because I ain't been on here in a minute. But that's all right. I'm here now. you know our boy passed away. Hero Fix TV. You know what I'm talking about? I know you know of him because he had a picture of you on his post. His name is Hero Fix TV. He passed away. I just found that out. I've been back for about 2 months. I cook on here now. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta check that out. His name Hero Fix TV. He talked about addiction on his channel. And he used to always come on my channel sometime. Yeah, he passed away. Yup. I just found that out tonight. Girl, it was like oh man, it was like felt like somebody just punched me in my gut, right? Because me and him was really, really cool. Yeah, they say he died in February. It was in the comments. The people in the comments was saying something about it. That's how I found out. Because he hadn't been on here and I had been, DMing him and stuff, and hitting him in the, up under different videos, trying to find out if he was, at least if he was all right, and I couldn't get him. And then at night, something told me go over there and just stroll through the comments, right? And that's how I found out. Oh, dad, sorry to hear that. He said I lost my dad. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Lackey. I really am. Yeah. It seems like every time we look up, we losing somebody, right? That's why I try to go out my way to show love to people, I don't be trying to argue with nobody or nothing. I just be trying to show love where I can, Because you never know. You here one minute, gone the next. You just never know. Never know. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, me and Miss Lackey talking like ain't nobody here but us. I'm sorry. That's my girl though. That's my girl. Um, I titled this video "Stop Running." I don't know why it came to me, but it did. And basically, what I wanted to touch on a little bit was that's the way we start healing. Is that we stop running and we face what is going on with us. And a lot of us run. I went through that too. I went through a phase where I was running from stuff, you know, and through my addiction, I think that's what kept me out there longer because I was running. and escaping and using that for like an escape, and it doesn't work. Eventually, you have to, in order for you to start the healing process, you have to stop running and you have to start facing what's going on with you. Okay. Sometimes it takes going to a therapist. I hear some people say, "Oh, I don't want to go to a therapist because of this, that, or the other." But sometimes it takes that. It takes, because a therapist can at least try to get you to sit still for a few minutes and talk, if nothing else, right? So sometimes a therapist can help out in areas like that. But I don't know what made this come to me, but it did, and so we talking about it. And I notice a lot of people do it. A lot of people run from things that's going on with them. And then they wonder why it doesn't then they wonder why, oh, all right now, go ahead, girl. 50 looks good on us, don't it? I'm 56. But happy belated birthday too. And um well, I lost my thought, y'all. Oh, okay. But yeah, a lot of us do it. We run from things that's going on with us, and then we wonder why we can't fix it, right? We wonder why it just hangs around. We keep it inside of us. That's why. Because if you don't address it and you don't face it, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to keep bothering you. It's going to keep bothering you. And I know that because I've experienced it. I have experienced it. When I was going through certain things and I just wanted it to go away. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to face it. I just wanted it to go away. But it would not go away. It would not go away. Even if I wasn't talking about it, it was still lingering in my mind. It was still lingering in my mind. So I had to face it. Once I faced it, I noticed that, you know, it would quiet down. And eventually, if I kept working on it and talking about it, it did go away. So, one thing I noticed is that my healing started when I stopped running and I started facing what I was going through. All right, happy birthday. Oh, you said you'll be 46 tomorrow. All right now. All right. Hey, we got to celebrate them days because, hey, sometimes, people be here 1 minute and they be gone the next. They really do. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to get y'all that to think about because I talk to a lot of people and I notice a lot of people go through that. Whereas though things be like, it's like it haunts us, and we can't seem to get rid of it. That's why, because it's something that we need to face and we won't face it. But I noticed the minute I did, the healing started. The healing started the moment I faced those things. I had an issue with my son. One of my sons, my sister had took him without me knowing. Like, I'm talking about got permanent custody of him. I didn't even know it. I didn't even know all this was going on, right? And it bothered me so bad. It really did. But for a minute, I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to deal with it because I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to do some things to her. I'm not gonna go into what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do some things to her because I'm like, this is my sister. How do you do something like that to somebody that's your sister? I couldn't get past that, let alone the things that she had done. But one thing I noticed is that the moment that I started being determined to deal with that, I started to feel better. That anger went away and everything. It really did. And I had to tap into that because I was thinking of doing some dangerous things. You know, it had got to that point where as though I wanted to do some dangerous things. And so I knew that I needed to tap into those things because, yeah, I would have ended up in jail. I really would have. I would have, because it was like every time I would see her, that anger would flare up. Every time, you know? So, I just came to the conclusion I got to do something about this. I cannot keep walking around with this anger like this. Because I'm going to tell you, it was starting to make me sick. That's how it did. I was turning around and I was trying to ignore it, but it was really starting to get to me, like mess with me physically, making me sick and stuff. So that's when I went on and started going to therapy. So I was so glad that I checked in and went to therapy because, oh yeah, I know that feeling too. I know that feeling too, Miss Lackey. My mother, oh yes, my mother was everything. Yes, me and her was so close. My mother, yes, I know that feeling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, I ain't gonna go into that. I'll be on here crying in a few minutes. You heard me? It's something about that. Like when it comes to my mother, it's something about that. Most of the time I start talking about her, I start crying. Cause we was just so close. And everybody loved her. She was mom to everybody. And she used to do income taxes, right? She used to do people income taxes. And everybody, like seriously, everybody would come. Ain't nobody, she had people that didn't want nobody touching their taxes but her. And I'm telling you, tax time come, it be crowded, crowded. Yup, she would do taxes right in her living room. It be crowded. And my mama say, "You got everything? Just give me everything." And I have them straightened out. She used to stay up late at night fixing them people taxes so they could get their taxes back and stuff. Yup, they loved her. They really did. And she was just that type of person, you could talk to and stuff. She was just that type of person. Like seriously. So I know that feeling. That mommy is nothing like mommy. For me anyway. She said, "My sister passed 10 years ago. She was a single mother. She left me the most precious thing she had on this earth, her daughter." I know that's right. And you know what? That's a blessing that she had you there to take care of her daughter. Because some people be in situations where as though they don't really have nobody that can, that they could lead their child to, or just to have somebody there that would take care of their child. I ran across a story today, and uh, the girl's son had went over to mother's house. She had let her son go over to the grandmother's house. Some kind of way while they was over there, he got his hands on somebody's gun, and it went off and shot him in the head. Okay. He lasted in the hospital for a while, but then he passed away. The girl say she was so hurt because the mother haven't talked to her or nothing since it happened. She say her mother ain't talked to her or nothing since it happened. I'm like, what? And I try to be transparent, right? So once she said that, I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe the mother felt guilty. You know how you feel guilty? I've never experienced it, but I've heard people talk about it where they feel guilty about something to the point they don't know what to say. You know, they don't really know what to say. So I'm thinking that might have been what was going on with the grandmother. Maybe she was, lost for words. She knew her daughter was upset, you know, and maybe she said I think the best thing for me to do is just to stay away from her, you know. But it made it worse instead of making it better. How about after she buried her child, her son? How come she got into a confrontation with somebody and they ended up at a club and she ended up getting killed? I said, Lord, take the wheel. Right after she killed her son, it wasn't even a month, and she had got killed. I said, oh my goodness. So, and she had one child left. They never did say who took that child or whatever, but she did have one child left. I said, Lord have mercy. Yeah, they was beefing. They had started beefing on Facebook. Y'all might have heard about that story. And they was beefing back and forth on Facebook because the other girl kept coming for her on Facebook. Every time you turned around, she was sending messages and stuff on Facebook. And so the girl got on there and told her, she said, look, I ain't even in that kind of space right now. And I'm not going to argue back and forth with you, but I tell you what, when I see you, I'm going to do what I got to do. And somebody had took and tore up her son's, you know how they put balloons and stuff, where the child passed that and stuff. Somebody had came through there and tore up his balloons and tore up the place where they had put the balloons and stuff at, and the teddy bears and stuff. And she felt like the girl had did it. I don't know if somebody told her she did it or somebody, she had it on camera. I don't know. But she felt like she kept saying she knew who had did it. And that took her to a whole nother level with this. Okay? And she told the girl if she found her, what she was gonna do to her, whatever. Well, somebody called her and told her the girl was at the club. So she went to the club to look for the girl, strapped up. Only thing is, she didn't get a chance to fire on the girl. The girl fired on her because somebody had told her that she was there at the club looking for her. So when they spotted each other, the girl took her life before she could take her life. I said, Lord, take the wheel. Then the girl that shot the girl, her friend was on there talking about it. And she was like, I couldn't believe she was there looking for her. And this. But she didn't go into the fact that that girl had been on social media going after that girl. Right? She ain't bring up that part. I said, yeah. I said, y'all want to bring up the parts y'all want to bring up. I said, that girl mine was probably all messed up. You know what I mean? After losing her son. And she probably just wasn't thinking. And she said the girl kept antagonizing her over social media. Right? They lived in the same place, but she kept antagonizing her over social media. And the girl say, I don't argue with her. I don't say nothing to her because I know right now I'm not in a good space right now. I'm just not. And I might click at any moment. So I don't be saying nothing to her. I just want her to leave me the fuck alone. You know, evidently that didn't work because she kept coming for her. And that's how it ended. I said, Lord have mercy. And then they say they claim it was over a guy. It was supposed to have been over some guy or something. And I'm like, oh man, it was crazy. That was crazy. Two black women. And they just, I said, damn. Yeah, it was crazy though. I said, this story is wild. I couldn't believe how it ended. She had just buried her son and then she ended up getting killed. I said, Lord, take the wheel. Take the wheel. What y'all talking about? I just jumped on here. I wanted to holler at y'all. I knew I hadn't been on here a while. I said, they probably cussing me out on here. Talking about, do this girl ever come on her do she ever come on here? Yes, it can be very dangerous. Yup, it can be very dangerous, Jason. Yup. Oh, okay, Miss Lackey. I gotta check it out. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? I gotta go subscribe. I got a new channel on here too. Yeah, I got. What's the name of it, Miss Lackey? Put the name of it in the comments so we can go subscribe. Oh, it's Miss Lackey. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there when I finish this. I'm gonna go over there and subscribe. I should be already subscribed to your channel though. If it's the same one. Oh, okay, okay. I should be already subscribed then. Yeah, I should be already on there. I don't never get no. I don't never get no. What's the names though? I don't never get no notifications. So I'm gonna go and check because sometimes YouTube be you'll look up, you'll think you subscribe to somebody, and then you'll look up you don't be. So I'm definitely gonna go and check and make sure that I'm subscribed. Cause I don't never get no notifications. But you said you just started coming back on, right? Yeah, I don't never get your notifications. I never do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I gotta start this channel. I just came on here. I just started talking about different stuff on this channel. But I gotta really, I don't know what I want to do with this channel. I really don't. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It's oh okay. Oh okay. Oh, Jason went and subscribed. Thank you, Jason. It's like I don't know. It's like my channel. I don't talk about, you know how I am, Miss Leggy. I don't be talking about other people. Like, I don't like that gossip type of stuff. Um, I mainly talk about like loving yourself, different stuff like that, healing and stuff like that. But I want to do something else with this channel. I just don't know what to do with it. I haven't came up with a plan yet. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Yeah, cause I got 400 and something, 400. I think it's like 456 subscribers. You know, and that's because I'm not consistent enough like I used to be. I used to be really consistent on this channel, and then I created another channel and I started a business. So I've lost 100 pounds since I've been gone. I know that's right. Ain't I? Was you trying to? You was trying to lose weight? I need to come down a little bit too. You say it will all come in time. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But I haven't been consistent either. So that's why I haven't really been complaining because I haven't really been consistent on this channel. So I think that's part of the problem too. I'm not consistent. Yeah. Was you trying to lose the weight? Miss Lackey, was you trying to lose the weight? Or you was just going through some stuff and lost the weight? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. especially if you wanted to lose it, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't want to lose another pound. I had it go up 185. I'm 155 now. Oh, okay. Okay. But that's not bad. You like the way it look on you? Long as you like the way it looks on you, you know? That's all that matters. That's what I tell people. Long as you like it, you know? Yeah, long as you like the way it look on you. I know that's right. You know what? You know what? It's I'm glad you said that because for real, when you start changing your eating and stuff, you be surprised of what happens. You know what I'm saying? When you start changing the way you eat, how you eat and stuff, and you start coming down, a lot of different things, a lot of good things can happen. That's for sure. Yeah. You welcome. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I definitely need to lose some. Cause I got like a gut. I don't like having a gut as a woman. I'm serious. I got a little gut on me and I don't like it. By me being a woman, I don't like it. Yeah, yeah, it is if you eat the right kind of food though. You know what I'm saying? If you eat the right kind of food. And I believe we should I believe this is my thing. I believe in growing your own food. I do because so much stuff is contaminated. You know? So much stuff is contaminated. So that's why I believe in growing your own food. Cause I'm serious. A lot of stuff that we eat in America is banned in other places, you know? Like for real. That's why I started my cooking channel. I know that's right. Yeah, because people need that's something that is a must that we need to start doing is eating right. Yeah, because they don't have all that stuff in their food. You know what I mean? That's true. People that live on islands, yup, and stuff, they do. Because they don't be having that stuff that we be dealing with, you know? That's facts. That's why I say the best thing you could try to do is grow your food. That's why I stopped eating meat and shit. Yeah, because it you could tell something was wrong with it because it just didn't taste the same. You could tell something was going on with it. It just didn't taste the same, you know? A lot of that stuff don't taste the same. It really don't. The fast food places, I've been stopped eating at them. Especially the damn McDonald's. I've been cut McDonald's off. Chick-fil-A, I don't eat there, you know? Because they be doing too much. And you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference in that food. You really can. I say, And I'm telling you, as soon as you stop eating it and you start like eating vegetables and stuff like that, you start feeling your body and stuff. You can tell because your body start feeling different. You start feeling better. You know, you get energy and stuff. I'm telling you, you notice the difference. You really do. I cook all the food for my channel and give it away for free. My preacher said I was going to be blessed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, somebody else do that on here too. They cook and then they just give the food away. I can't remember who channel that was I ran across that would do that. They would cook and give the food away. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause there's a lot of people out here hungry. You hear me? Or you take fruit and veggie gummies. Okay. I heard they was good. I never tried it. I take these liquid vitamins. I don't know why. I like liquid stuff better because it seems like the body absorb it better, you know? And I take collagen. Yeah. But I heard they were good. Gummy and veggie vitamins. I heard they were good. I bet you it's probably better than what we got over here. I bet you y'all probably don't. I bet you it's like two different restaurants. Y'all Chick-fil-A, I bet you it's better than the one we got in America. I bet you it is. Because everything is contaminated. Damn near. Damn near everything is contaminated. For real. But you know what? I used to think it was hard to like grow your food and stuff, but it's not hard at all. I'm glad I researched it and stuff and caught on. Because it's not hard to do. It really isn't. You just gotta put your mind into it, but it's not hard to do. Will be contaminated over there. Those gummies are real good. I be wanting to eat more than two a day. No, you can't do that, Miss Lackey. Jason, do y'all stuff be contaminated over there like it do in America? This girl left here and she went to Thailand, and she said it's like, oh, is it? Oh wow. Wow. She said yes, the food is pretty bad. Damn. Oh, okay. Oh, Miss Becky, you down there where the food pretty good at, huh? You down there where the food pretty good at. I'm thinking about leaving where I'm at. Lots of fast food places and groceries are very expensive with our economy. Yeah, it's the same here too, Jason. It's the same here too. Yup, shit is ha. Yes, it is. Shit is high. Yeah. Oh, I got a sister live down there. My sister live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been thinking about leaving here. How's the food and stuff down there, Miss Lackey? Yeah, Jason. It's high here too. The food's the same way here. Yeah. Miss Lackey, how's the food down there where you at? Yeah. Oh, you said 20 minutes from you? Oh, okay. Is the food good down there, Miss Lackey? I bet it's good down there. It's probably good down there. Yep, that's down there in the country. It's probably good. The food probably good down there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving. I don't know where yet. I was thinking about going to Charlotte, North Carolina. The food is very expensive and people be wanting me to cook constantly. They don't understand I can't afford the grocery store every day. You know what you could do? Have them to start buying the food they want you to cook. You could do it like that too. On days you don't have the money, tell them to buy the food they want you to cook. Food expensive everywhere. We are a huge mix of lots of cultures on Yonge Street in downtown Toronto. You can walk that road and visit the world. Lots of good restaurants. Oh, okay. My daughter took me to Charlotte to a seafood boil. Oh, okay. That is true. Okay. Yup. That's what I would do. When I ain't had the money, I tell them, y'all got to buy what y'all want me to cook. Because my pockets is really, really thin today. Yeah, I think the food is expensive everywhere. Seriously. Everything done went up, 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 up. That's why I'm glad I only eat like once a day. Yeah, I eat once a day. Yeah, once a day, y'all. That's all I eat. And I might eat some yoga or something, if I want something to nibble on. Hmm. People take your kindness for your weakness, putting in requests for all kinds of food. Yeah, they do. They do. That's why I say, yeah. You know how to put your foot down, Miss Lackey. Tell them, say, I'm my pocket's thin. Y'all got whatever y'all want me to cook, y'all gotta bring it to me. Cause I don't have money like that. Yeah, I would tell them. I sure would. Or you spend your money, you start charging them. That's not being mean. I had yoga tonight. I made squash casserole. I'm gonna post a video tomorrow. Oh, okay. I heard of that squash casserole. I want to try that. I heard of that. Somebody told me that's good. I ain't never tried it yet. Cause I would like to grow me some squash and then try it. Right. And I would tell them that. I'm on a fixed income. Y'all gonna have to bring me what y'all want me to cook. Yeah, I sure would. That's not being mean. That's you being honest. Shit is high now. Shit is high. You spend your little ends. You cook that food. They come and get it. Don't pay you or nothing. Just come and get it and go on about their business. And then you sitting there, your little end's gone. Because you done bought their food that they wanted you to cook. No, no, And I would tell them, I'm charging now. I'm charging y'all. Because y'all done brought my little ends up. So I'm charging. Yep. Yep. Or you could start making food and charge them. Making chicken sandwich or something, charge them five or something for chicken sandwich or something like that. However you do it, it's gonna work out in your favor because you're doing something really good, and it's a blessing to other people. So it's going to work out. It's definitely going to work out. Yeah, yeah. He always do. He always do. Yes, he do. He always work it out. Cause I wasn't working or nothing, girl, and I'm telling you, he kept me with a roof over my head and so many other things. I'm telling you. She said we were saying that at the same time. Yes. He do look out. Yes, he do. He said you lean on him, he got you. He do look out, Miss Lackey. Yeah. He definitely looks out. A blessing. Cause I used to worry, I used to worry about my bills and stuff. And I started praying and stuff like that. And I said, Lord, I know you got me. But if you gonna worry and stuff, then that means you don't have faith. At least that's how I look at it. If you're gonna be worrying and stuff, that means you're not trusting in him, you know? And that means you're lacking faith. Huh. I started praying, I let that stuff go. I don't let it worry me now. I sure don't. He been carrying me for real. He been carrying me. Yes, he had. Carrying me all the way through. Yeah. I'm so grateful. I'm definitely grateful. You hear me? Yeah. And some people get upset with me because I be telling them y'all pray, but y'all worry, And I be like, I'm not saying because I used to do it. I used to do it, you know. But you got to get out of that if you gonna pray and you gonna talk to God and ask Him for things or whatever. If you still gonna worry, that's saying you don't trust Him. That's like telling Him you don't trust Him. If you still gonna be worrying, you got to pray and give it to Him and let it go. And then He know that you trust Him. That's how that works. I'm so glad I got to that point. I don't know what to do. I'm serious because I was like that at one time. I would pray about it, and then a couple days go past, and then I started worrying about it. I'm so glad I got past that. Where I didn't let it bother me no more. I pray, I let go, I let God. Yep. And you tell people that and they want to get mad at you. I said, I'm only telling you the truth. That's one thing. That's why certain things I don't talk to people about. Religion is one of them, and politics is another. I don't get into that. I don't get into that because people get super stupid when it comes to those things. They really do. I'll be like, you can have that conversation. I remember one day I was on my way to the doctor's and the Uber driver said, um, what did he tell me? He said that I couldn't be saved. I wouldn't be saved if what did he tell me? I wouldn't be saved. I'm not saved because I don't go to church. Something like that he told me. And I said, oh really? I said, oh, I never heard of that. I never heard of that. He said, yeah, God said you don't go to church. You just ain't saved. I said, oh wow, that's a new one to me. I ain't arguing with that man. I said, I let him have it. I let him have it, because I knew if I'd have said something, we probably would have ended up beefing in that. I let him have it. I said, oh, that's new to me. He say, is it? I said, yeah, where you get that from? He say, I'm telling you, it's in the Bible. I say, is it? I just let him have it though. I say, I said, people will say anything. I'm saying to myself, this man probably don't even read the Bible. He telling me what's in the Bible. I said, he probably don't even read the Bible. But I let him have it. I was like, you can have that. I said, oh, I gotta look into that. I said, I ain't know that. I said, I ain't know that was in the Bible. I gotta look into that. He said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I said, no, he didn't just stand there and tell me that lie. I said, he just stood there and told me that whole lie. And was standing on it too. He was sticking with it. I said, okay. All right. I don't mess with these people when it comes to certain stuff, because people be acting crazy, too crazy for me. And one thing I don't like is when people get mad with you because you don't agree with them, or you're not going along with them. I can't stand that. I gave it to him. I sure did, Miss Lackey. I gave him to him. I said, you can have that. But I can't stand that. When people say something and you don't really agree with them, they want to get mad because you don't agree with them. No, I'm not. I don't just go along with people. No, that's not me. Mm-mm. That's not my thing. And if I'm not sure if you're telling the truth or not, I'm gonna go look it up. But I'm not just gonna go along with you to make you feel better. No, I don't do that. That's not my thing. And so many people are like that. They will straight up get mad with you because you don't go along with them. I ran across this thing today, this video today. They were talking about Tasha K and Cardi still in court with that thing. I said, what? I thought that thing was over with. I really thought it was over. No, they say she taking them back to court, but this time she going after Tasha K husband. That's what they were saying on I forgot the name of that channel. That's what they were saying on the channel. They said that she taking them back to court, but she going after their husband. She going after the husband now. Oh, girl, I'm on the same wagon. It's been 10 for me. Ooh, it's been 10 for me. It's been 10 for me. It's been 10 for me, Lackey. Probably longer than 10, really. Yep. Yes, it do. It feels, how can I say it? It feels fresh. Is that the word I'm looking for? It feels, me too. Me too. You hit the nail on the head. Me too. Yep. It's just a good feeling. It's a good feeling when you can go, when you can go without it. It's just a good feeling. It does something to the mind, the body, you know. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. I said they still going on about this court stuff. I thought that was over. It ain't over. She taking them back to court, but this time she's suing the husband. She going after what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yeah, she going after her husband now. Cause she's saying that they had money. That's what she said. She said they had money and she want hers. It's a lot I could say about that. I'm gonna leave it alone, but it's a lot that I feel about that. But yeah, that's a trip. That's a whole trip right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I was like, what? Then they say Tasha K can't talk about Stephon Diggs. She can't talk about Offset. I said, what in the world? What the hell is really going on here? Mm. Because one thing for certain and two for sure, Tasha K ain't the only one that talks about her. Okay? So this it sound pretty it just sounds a little fishy to me. You right about that. You right about that. Yeah, it sounds personal to me. You right about that. That's why I say it's a whole lot I would like to say, but I'm gonna leave that alone. Right, right. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. That's what I think too. I think the same thing you saying. Mm-hmm. That's her fault. There ain't nobody but her fault. I don't understand when people do shit and you know that the person embarrassing your ass and you gonna get mad because people start talking. But you didn't go after everybody. You only went after one person. Mm-hmm. That's crazy to me. Now all of a sudden she can't say nothing. She can't say nothing. Like, be for real. I think so. Yeah, yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Because I didn't understand her getting into that. I didn't understand her getting into that. And she know. Right. Oh my goodness. Girl, you hit the nail on the head. You is hitting the nail on the head. Yup. That is so true. Mm. Girl, you hitting the nail on the head. That is so true. She don't. She don't. She don't. And I think some of them, she paying some of them, so they won't talk about her at all. Mm-hmm. Right. See, she already know what's going on. She know what he doing. She just don't want everybody else to know it. Okay? She know what's going on. She just don't want everybody else to know. And she know when TK get on her platform, everybody gonna know what TK saying. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she know what's going on. She knew what was going on when she started messing with him. Sure did. You ain't gonna tell me she ain't know. All them damn babies he got. Ain't no way she didn't know what was going on. And all them babies came right behind each other. Mm-hmm. And when he went and got the blood test, that them tests was coming back saying they was his. So she ain't gonna tell me, you ain't gonna tell me she ain't know what was going on. She knew. She just didn't want everybody else to know. Mm-hmm. And what I don't understand, and I will never understand this, is how people take up for these people. They don't know you. They don't know you. You don't know them. But yet, these people run around and take up for them. I've never understood that. Me too. Me too. I'm with you on that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. That's wild. I said that shit is diabolical. And then want to keep coming at the Tarsha. He has. Who is three? Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. I know they was stir step. Mm, mm, mm. How many is that all together? That's crazy. That's insanity. 2, 3, 5, 6. Lord have mercy. And you gonna try to say you don't know? And you be having people like cheering her on, just cheering her on. My thing is, she already had 3 by what's his name? One of the amigos. I don't forgot his name, but she had 3 by him, and then you go and have 1 by him. This is diabolical. That's diabolical to me. Right, right. Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. That is diabolical for real. That's why I say she know about all of that. All of that that's going on with him. She know about it. It's no way you wouldn't know. And that chef let stuff out. She was letting the cat out the bag. And I don't think she finished either. Because I think she got really upset because, excuse me, they made her look like she was lying. And I think that really upset her. Oh, he told the chef that? Mm-mm. You gotta be really broken and damaged to walk into a situation like that and oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I know she knew. Oh, okay. I knew she knew what was going on. I've been said that. I said she knew all along what was going on. But you gotta be very broken and damaged for you to walk into something like that and actually want to stay and actually want to take and have a baby by somebody like that. It's got to be something wrong with you. It's got to really be something wrong with you that you feel, because it's no way. It's no way. And that's why I always say she's lacking love for herself. She's lacking self love. She's broken and damaged because it's no way. It's just no way you're going to walk into something like that and you're going to stay there and then have a baby with it. Have a baby with someone like that. Yeah. And he ain't helping it none. He putting it down there even more. This my thing though. How do you have all of those children and you got time to go make some with somebody else? Then that's my thing. That's what tripped me out right there. How do you have time to go and do something with someone else and make another one when you already got some? Like who takes care of these children? That's what I don't understand. So he belittles her, he hits her, and treats her like trash, and she has the text message. That's why Cardi haven't said anything to her. Huh. And I believe it. I said that when the chef said what she said. When she came out and said what she said, and she didn't really put a name on it, I knew who she was talking about. And what gave me confirmation is that she never came out and said nothing to the chef girl. She didn't say nothing to her. Even when after she said that, I said if she don't say nothing to her, that's because that's what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because she's saying that they sleeping together or have slept together. Mm-hmm. Because you know some of these girls don't care. They don't care. They don't care. And it's sad. But some of these girls don't care. They will smile and grin in your face and screw your man or your baby daddy. They don't care. A whole big mess. Yeah. A whole big mess. Yeah. And it's sad. And you know, these women are broken and damaged. You hear me? Because that's the only type of woman that's gonna put up with stuff like that. Is a woman that's broken and damaged. Because any woman who love their self is gonna walk away from this. They wouldn't even stick around. And that girl told it. That girl said he got a shit show going on. I know she glad she got out of there without getting knocked up. I know she glad of that. I think she the only one walked away and didn't get pregnant. What? No, I didn't know that. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But hey, they crazy because they keep supporting it. They crazy because they keep supporting it. You know? I ain't supporting nobody gonna cuss me out. I'm gonna spend my money to come and see you and stuff. You gonna curse me out and stuff and talk trash to me. Oh no, no, no. You got one time to do it. I'm done. You said they deserved every word. Why what happened? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey Terry, how you doing, baby cakes? Grand rising, grand rising. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what? That pisses me off too. That really do. It ticks me off too. Because I don't understand it. Especially when you know they don't like you. You know they don't like you. You know they don't. That irks me with some of our women. They be knowing that these people don't like them and they be all up their butt. That really irks me. It really do. I be like, when they gonna wake up and learn? When will they ever wake up and learn? Yeah. You know, do you look at Jesse Wu? You ever watch Jesse Wu channel? Jessie Woo, she tried to go after her. She tried to go after her. Yup. Yup. I said, wow. And she said the same thing we were saying. Yup. She said the same thing we were saying about not liking dark women. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. I said that shit is crazy. But that irks me. That irks me how some of us allow uh people to treat us. Right? That's why I be telling a lot of our women, go to therapy, go to therapy, go to therapy, because I feel like some of them need it. Because when you allow people to talk to you any kind of way and treat you any kind of way, there's something going on with you. You know, when you sit back and you accept that, there's something going on with you, within you. You said, remember, she said they F down until it stank. No, I don't I didn't remember that. Because a lot of times, I don't even listen to her. I might run across something. You know what I mean? Somebody I watch may say something, um about her or something, but other than that, I don't really, like go out my way to see her or see what she's talking about. That's crazy. So you did that better staying with your husband. Oh yeah, when she was cussing her out, when she was cussing her out. Now I heard about that part when Jesse told it. When she came on there and was talking about it, right? I don't think she added that in there. I'm not sure. But I heard about that because Jesse said she came on there and was talking about it on her show. And I said, damn. And she was she even was saying something about her not liking, black women. That's right, Tari. Yeah. That's crazy work though. The whole thing is diabolical to me. And I just don't understand none of it, And it was this guy, Ticket TV. I don't know if you ever watched him or not. Ticket TV. I watch him off and on. And he was talking about the situation. And he was saying, yeah, he said, y'all young girls want to follow behind that. And then y'all get upset with me when I say what I say. Yeah. He said, I don't give a damn about you getting upset with me. I said what I said. There's something wrong with her. And y'all think that shit she be doing is all right? Yeah. He was going off on his channel one day about her. He was. He was going in. He said, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if y'all unfollow from me. Y'all need to stop worshiping them people. Y'all need to stop worshiping them damn people. Y'all worship them people. All she do is all that twerking and all this stuff, trying to influence the younger girls to do what she doing. And y'all taking it in. Yeah, he was going off. And he was telling people, y'all can unsubscribe for me. I don't care. I'ma say what the hell needs to be said. Hmm. Girl, I'm with you. But I guess one day some of our, people will wake up and recognize things for what it is. Like seriously. I don't understand it. Yes, it is. It's been played out. It's been played out. Yep. And my thing is, why would you want your child out there doing that at such a young age? Why would you want your child out there doing that? And then one time they was fussing. I don't know if you heard about that when her daughter had on these nails and they was long. Me, I wouldn't have put them on my 7-year-old daughter. That's just me. They were too long. I thought so, right? But I guess living in the world that they live in, I guess it wasn't too long for them. You know, people gonna do what they want to do, and that's your prerogative. But for me, if it was my 7-year-old child, she wouldn't have had on those nails. That's just me. That's just me. She wouldn't have had on those nails because they were long. They were long. Yup, they was long, and I wouldn't have put them on my child. That's right. Don't let your environment limit your vision. That's right. I listen to Myron Golden too. Yes, I do. I listen to him. Yeah, I thought they was long, and of course you had people in the comments that was talking about, oh, he looks so pretty. He looks so pretty. But if that had have been me up there with my 7-year old, right, and I had to put them nails on my child, everybody and their mama would have had something to say. You heard me? Everybody and their mama would have been like, they too long. Why you putting them long things on her? She only 7. Blah, 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 blah. Right? But because she did it, it was okay. But if that had been me and my 7-year old, everybody would have had something to say. Yeah. Yeah, he's very powerful. Very powerful. Myron Golden. Yep. Yeah. But that's how they do. That's how they do, girl. That's how they do. That's how they do. It's the oh man, I almost called her name. Charlie. I can't remember what her name is. I almost called her name. But she she does a lot of videos like speaking on black women and the things that we do. Kind of like holding black women accountable to try to make them better. You know what I mean? Not like not like trying to knock them down, but she tries to oh yeah, yeah. That's right, Miss Lackey. That's right. It's done for a reason. It's done for a reason. And let me tell you something. Sometimes these type of people have something behind them. Okay? You know? And you know, because sometimes I be playing like I'm a puppet, you know? And so yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Tari. Yeah, you get me, Miss Lackey. You feel me? But yeah, I forgot her name. Dang. But she talks a lot with women of color because she wants them to see what they're doing and try to become better, you know? And let me tell you, they be trying to come for her. They be trying to come for her. It's crazy, but they be trying to come for her too. And she don't go at them nasty or nothing, but she called it out. She called that shit out. I like her because she calls this shit out for what it is. And they always trying to get mad at her and stuff like that. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And I appreciate you popping up, girl. I appreciate you. I'll be over there on your channel. I sure will. I'll be over there. You'll see me in them comments. I definitely appreciate you too. I appreciate you too, Ty, for being here. We're all farmers in another person's life. We can plant seeds or we can plant weeds. That's right. Well, I'm trying to plant seeds. That's right. Yup. I definitely appreciate everybody who stopped through and participated. I definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, we trying to plant some seeds over here. We ain't trying to plant no weeds. We trying to make some shit grow. You heard me. We want to see some stuff grow over here. The question is, what are you planting in another person's life? I try to plant good stuff. I be trying to anyway. I'm going, y'all. I didn't mean to stay on here this long, but the conversation was good and I enjoyed it. I really did. For people that didn't subscribe, please subscribe, share if you can, and I will holler at y'all on the next one. I love you guys.